I'm glad to hear you feel that way. I'm really thankful to be here today. I've
Oh,
been taking a little hiatus. I've been on a
mhm.
sabbatical since the summer. I haven't done any live performances since then. Had some health issues and decided to just kick back and relax and write music and hang out.
That's
But Punxsutawney Phil's coming out on Monday, so I figured I'd walk out today and see if I see my shadow. Things are looking pretty good. I've been busy while I've been here. I was working on a new CD last year and just about have that in the can. I'm going to play a bunch of tunes from that CD. It's called The Great Unknown. Do a few tunes, a couple of jazz, kind of a collection of jazz and blues and whatever, different tunes that I've done that, don't fit into the genres of my 4 or 5 bands. It's a little more direct, although Bermuda Grass Triangle does do some of these things. Anyhow, I'll play a few tunes of that for you on a couple of guitars and probably dedicate a little bit of stuff to Bobby and David. Great set. Loved hearing it. Ship of Fools, indeed, but don't let those bastards get you down. Here we go. Back when I was a kid, me and Mark Hummel, the harmonica player, hitchhiked down to New Orleans from Santa Cruz for Mardi Gras, which is a tale in and of itself. Anyhow, this is a tune I wrote down there. It sort of reflects on that scene. Someplace back in the 70s when I was in my 20s, as opposed to the reverse of that today. It's called Key to the West. This Lord is on the road, traveling through each town. Life went fast, he knew it would be up and up, down. Girls he makes sorrow with sweet, they bring him love, things to eat. Life runs fast, but when it lasts, it's always time to rest your feet. Goodbye, he'll fly. There's no turning back now, baby. No sweet love coming around. You know the ain't blue is flying right through, but you know he'll be back in time. The passages, no cigarettes, it's always right about them. In and out his heart flies about right now. I guess you're the one. All those dreams not what they seem, all were they left behind. You will find things you will find. They see you blind, but are you blind? Goodbye, he'll fly. Yours looking back and baby, no sweet love coming around. You know he ain't blue and it's flying right through, but you know he'll be back in time. That is something without a doubt. You know it will get far. Headed down to Texas, then hitch down to Mardi Gras. Hanging out on Bourbon Street, you know you must be quite discreet. Playing in a club or two, he's dancing to that ragtime beat. Goodbye, he'll fly. He's not coming back now, baby. No sweet love coming around. You know he ain't blue and it's flying right through. You know he'll be back in time. Without love, I'm gonna make him stay. And he'll play down by the bay on the ocean spray until one day. Goodbye, he'll fly. He'll go to the back of the bay. There's more sweet love coming around. You know he'll always find out. But you know he'll be back in town. You know, turn back my day. There's more sweet loving coming around. You know he'll always find out. But you know he'll be back in town. Key to the West. Need to get back to that New Orleans place. Here's a little song I wrote. The chords just kind of came to me, and I decided it was going to be about my hometown. Although I took artistic license, I've never had a problem with my hometown, Croton-on-Hudson, New York, and had a great time there. But this song is a artistic license reflection on being from the burbs. Tired of seeing same old faces, seeing bits since I left school. Tired of hanging around the same old places, playing the same old fool. I've been searching high, I've been searching low, reaching for the sky, doesn't seem to show. Singing the blues, singing the blues. Folks hang around, make small conversation, what the future will bring. Sounds more to me like self-preservation. Don't really mean a thing. Every time we talk, just goes round and round. Everywhere I walk starts to bring me down. My hometown, my hometown. Think I'll take the train to the city, just go along for the ride, get lost in the nightlife. That'll be a good place to hide. Gonna hide my troubles between some glass on glasses and a bottle of a beer. My life's on the bubble. Don't know what is next ain't exactly clear. From all the goals I used to have, share the good from the bad. Just feeling kind of sad in my hometown. My hometown. Things seem unreal, seem so residential. Just no room to let me grow. Everyone here is so preferential, trying so hard to not let it show. Every place we walk, talk, it just goes round and round. Everywhere I walk starts to bring me down. My hometown, my hometown, bringing me down. My hometown. Gonna switch guitars here.
I gotta ask,
Quick.
how are you doing the Zoom thing? Zooming in and out.
How am I doing the Zoom thing just on my Mac Pro on my laptop?
Oh, yeah, you have a Mac.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I, I
it's
don't.
coming through okay.
No, it's a
Sound
cool
balance.
effect. No, it sounds great, and that's a cool effect.
All right. Well, let's see what other kind of trouble I can get into. I just wanted to mention how grateful I am to be participating here in QuaranPalooza, and and it's great to be raising money for breast and ovarian cancer research with the Cancer Connection. I want to do a little shout out. China Cantor posted something about Diane Mangano, who I know and love to sing with, and she was in Starship, and she's dealing with some breast cancer, I guess, issues, and just did a GoFundMe. So I turned China onto this to let people that she in her network to know that this is happening and to be part of that. And,
Thank you.
Anyhow, shout outs to Diane. I hope you're feeling better and well and recuperating. I won't belay you with the details, but I did join the C Club and been doing a bunch of treatments and things like that. And it's good to get the support when you get it. This is a song. I'm going to kind of blow things up here, do something a little different. This is a song I wrote about standing up to abuse. And I kind of wrote it. I wrote it for a couple I know that's in a toxic relationship, but when I wrote it, I realized it had a little wider range, seeing how everybody's feeling about stuff. So I think it applies to a few more things. So anyhow, it's called "I Am Not Afraid." Sitting, watching, wondering why it's taking so long. Looking, listening, waiting for the word that you are finally gone. 'Cause the way you treat me, you know it ain't right. And if I gotta stand up to you, put up a fight, I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You've been a pushing, you've been shoving, putting me down just to have your way. And I've been hurting, I've been bleeding. That all ends today. 'Cause the way 'cause the way you treat me, you know it ain't right. And if I gotta stand up to you, put up a fight, I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I am not afraid. Something to share with all of y'all. Fix my cape over here a little bit. Oh. Feels good to just shout that out. Try it out. It's a good one. I guess I'll devote the rest of my time here. I got a couple more songs. Drop down key here, see how that works. Playing around with drop D today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got we've lowered the E to a D and then capoed up. A lot of these tunes are not normally drop D songs, but you know, I'm just back here on my sabbatical, on my hiatus, checking stuff out and having fun. That song I just wrote just a couple weeks ago. That one will not be on the album. The Great Unknown, and we'll have different stuff on it. I guess I'll dedicate this one to Bobby and the people we've lost. A whole lot of memorials when I go on Facebook these days. Trying not to add to that. Anyhow. This one's called Time Slips Away. Funny how time slips away. Seemed like I talked to you just yesterday. Now it looks like you're gone away. Where did you say? Oh, my friend, have you heard? Wish I could hear your voice, I'd hang on every word. But now the wind has your song, like a bird and it's gone. Lost, it took me by surprise. All around the town, seeing crying eyes. Crying out, bitch, crying too. In memory of you. Looking up, feeling down. Searching around for a reason. When you're young, there's time to burn. You get older, well, time takes its turn. Just when you think you're on a roll, fate takes control. You lived your life, you tried your best. Whatever challenge you hate, you pass the test. Now you finally come to rest. Why are we depressed? 'Cause oh, my friend, where have along wherever we go, the high and the low. Our spirits will guide us and show us the way. Funny how time slips away. Funny how time slips away. Time slips away. Funny how time slips away. Funny how time slips away. Time slips away. Guess that goes out to you, Bobby Ware. All the people that are still feeling that, you know. I can't get through. I know a lot of Bob Ware tunes, but I can't get through any of them without sort of breaking up. So I'm just gonna play that one dedicated, and this song, which is the title track of my next CD, is coming out in the spring, called "The Great Unknown." Off into the great unknown. Maybe I'll send some stuff to Bobby through that song, but there's a bunch of great shows tonight. You know, you got the Reckless Strangers at the Sweetwater with their CD release, and Peter Harris up at the Golden Gate Bistro doing a big Bobby tribute. That's going to be great, I'm sure. And I think Jenny Kerr and they're up at Jocko's, and Laura Lewis and Nina Gerber, them at Hot Monks. So got a lot of great music to see tonight. I'm glad you stopped in for a warm up here. I saw my shadow. I'm going to be Punxsutawney Phil, but I'll probably be performing again more like when the bears come out of hibernation. But I'm around, doing a bunch of stuff, writing. One of the things I did on my hiatus was write a sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters on AI and give it to my grandkids as a Christmas present. So things are going on up here. Anyhow, this is The Great Unknown. Unknown. I guess you get there on your own. Gotta go alone. What if you get there and there ain't nobody home? They're in a great unknown. All that cosmic dust and psychic rust needs cleaning. False hopes careening, while that gypsy queen sits preening on the throne in the great unknown. Searching for ecstasy as we gaze into oblivion. Stare down on mortality. Is there something I can download on my phone? Take me to the great unknown. 'Cause what do we strive for? Stay alive for? See what's coming round the bend. Place we can rest our weary bones. While we're waiting for the great unknown. not, you see. You weren't standing right there next to me. Can we have this for eternity? Well, I guess we'll never know. I see you in the great unknown. Thanks,
Nice.
John. See everybody.
Thanks, Dore. Keep feeling sweller.
You
Great
know I
set.
will. Yes. David turned me on to this, so I'm grateful to that. And, no organ recitals here or hospital bed Celtics. You get enough of that every place else. So even Carlos Santana. Let's go down to Carlos right now. Anyhow, you guys all
Thank you,
take
sir.
care.
Great set.